All right, it's nap time, so we'll see how far I get with this. Unbelievable. That was like 3 seconds. Welcome to mom life. All right, well, that went well. About 5 minutes worth. Okay, so as I was saying, I cannot believe that a new year is upon us. It keeps going by faster and faster every year the older I get. It's just crazy. But I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about some goals that I had for this coming year. I'm not a resolution person. I don't really do that whole thing. But this year has shown me that I definitely need to put a few goals in place and change a few things to make my life a little bit easier and less chaotic in various areas. So the theme for this coming year, I'm going to try and calm the chaos. And there's just a few areas that I want to really work on and improve. I figured I would share these in order to maybe help inspire you, also to keep myself accountable to really work on these things, and also maybe we can do this together and help calm the chaos in our lives for 2023. The first area I want to work on is financial. My husband and I have done budgets in the past. We just don't stick to them very well. This year I really want to implement the envelope system and get our budget under control and really nail down so that we can have a Christmas envelope and save for auto insurance when it comes out and things like that throughout each month, so that we have that lump sum of money ready when we need it, so that it's not a big, oh no, what are we gonna do now, surprise. And I feel like that in particular is really going to help the chaos of the surprise funds or the truck problems that seem to always show up when you least need them to. Vehicle expenses and things like that. So that is also going to be another envelope that we're going to implement. So that's one of the big ones, is our budget. Another one is clutter. Oh my goodness, the clutter. I cannot tell you how stressed out clutter makes me. Just over the years, I've noticed a lot more that the more cluttered my house gets, the more irritated and irritable I become. And then I'm just not very fun to be around. So I want to really get rid of a mass amount of things. And I plan to take you guys along with me on this journey of decluttering my life and our closets and just getting rid of stuff. I've been really into watching Dawn from The Minimal Mom. She's been a big inspiration to me, along with a few other people that I've watched. And it's just so nice to see empty spaces. I can't do the clutter anymore. It clutters my mind, and when my house is picked up and organized and I can see clear open spaces, I am a lot more calm. And that is a huge problem right now. There's just too much inventory, as Dawn says, for my house and my functionality. So my projects in that aspect are decluttering my own closet and making it functional. The way that it is right now is completely unfunctional. It's just how it is when we moved in, and I plan to rip out all of the storage solutions that it has in there and make up my own. I also need to redo my boys' bedroom. Their closet is terrible. It's too small and not functional for their items, and they need a whole new bed solution. I took their bunk beds down, and I didn't like how they were working out. And I plan to build some loft beds, mini loft beds for their room, and be able to store their toys and anything that they have underneath their beds so that they can still access it easily, but that it actually has a place. Right now, there's so many things that don't have a place. I know this is not just my children, but they seem to have little treasures and things that they want to keep, and I'm okay with that. But I need to have a container for them that is the bad guy. Whatever goes in the container, if you want something else, you may have to swap it out if it's full. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but yeah, just having things everywhere, I can't. I just can't anymore. And just overall decluttering. So I'm going to just take a clean sweep through my house, get rid of so many things, and hopefully implement some better organization for the stuff that I do still keep in order to be able to breathe a little bit better. Along with the decluttering, I've noticed that just daily life gets in the way of remembering so many things that need to happen around the house, like home maintenance, cleaning out the chicken coop. That's my husband's job, but just put that on a schedule. Put the water filter for the refrigerator on a schedule, and the filters for the furnace and things like that. Just things that get put off or forgotten about because life is just so busy. And so I want to have a maintenance schedule written out in order to remember these things so that I don't have, 6 months later, oh no, I forgot to change that or do this. Along with the maintenance schedule, I want to also have a cleaning schedule. I'm constantly doing laundry and dishes every day. It's just how it is, but cleaning the bathrooms on a regular basis and changing out the bed sheets and things just kind of fall to the wayside to whenever I can get to it. So I really want to make sure I have some sort of cleaning regimen or schedule that I can realistically stick to so that my sheets get changed, a lot more often, or the bathrooms are able to stay a lot cleaner so that I can keep up on the bathroom so that it's not a deep clean every time, and it needs to just be like a quick, easy wipe down once a week until I deep clean. And then the deep cleans need to be on a schedule also, so once or twice a month depending on the area, and just have that all written down so that I know what I need to get done and what needs to happen, so that as I declutter and as I get this cleaned up, I will have a much easier process of implementing a tidy house. Those are a lot of the main goals that I have. A few other things that I want to do this year are outside. We have animals. I wouldn't call us a homestead officially, but I wouldn't call us really a farm either. We have 20 acres, and we have cows and we have chickens. And so we really need to work on making processes with them a lot easier as well. I built a chicken coop a few years ago, and it was my first building project. I'd never done anything like that before, and it turned out really well for what it is. But a windstorm crashed the window. It's not insulated like it really should be for them. We do have a heat lamp in there for them right now, but I just feel like they need a better place. And I have more woodworking skills over the last couple years now, so I feel like I can really build them a better, more functional place and a bigger run, one that's more winterized and more comfortable for the chickens. I don't mind that they're free ranging right now, especially in the summer. They like to go down into the corral with the cows or whatever, but when they come up to my yard, I just don't like it. I don't want them up by my house, even though sometimes they would peck on my back window and say, hey, but I'd prefer them to be down where they need to be. So I don't think they're going to be free ranging anymore. Another thing we need to do down there is the cows. We need an automatic waterer for the cows, and we need to possibly build another windbreak for them so that they have more shelter instead of crowding around the one calving barn that we have. And so because we have definitely that cold snap right before Christmas. And even last year, the hoses, watering the cows has been such a process because we just have hoses. We don't have the well hooked up to any source of water down there for them. So hoses snap when it's 45 below outside. And so it's really a problem. And the wellhead freezes, and it's just a struggle. So to make our lives a lot easier, we need to get these things put in place to do that. So yeah, I mean, basically those are the main goals that I have for this year. And I hope that, you know, maybe you don't have chickens or anything, but I hope that maybe decluttering and financial budget and things like that might be something that you want to work on, and we can do that together and make ourselves accountable and really make a difference in our lives. So I hope that this was helpful and that you can join me on calming the chaos in 2023. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Yes, thank you.